This is a horoscope prediction for today of Leo. You are of this zodiac sign if you were born between July 23 and August 22. It is a zodiac sign that is characterized by its strong genius, and this is something that causes problems for many of those born under the Leo horoscope. Leos have no reason to be worried in most cases. So, if something keeps you up at night, stop giving it so much importance that it will be resolved with patience and doing your part sooner than you think. The last thing you should do is complain and detract the negative. Try to surround yourself with optimistic people who fill you with good energy. Let yourself be carried away by what keeps you excited and try to be busy. It does not matter what it is as long as it is something that you find pleasant. Look, things may not go as you would like both at work and in love, but there is something very clear in your prediction, and that is that circumstances will improve. Although on the other hand I tell you to be aware of the time we are living in where nothing is as before, because what happens to you is not the fault of your bad luck. In fact, from today you will have the entry of the planet Venus in your sign, which will make fortune accompany you. Now, this is not just a matter of the influence of the planets, it is you who, with your attitude, must put all your efforts into achieving what interests you. Luck must be sought, also love, and in relationships, things are achieved by acting, not letting them happen alone. If you are interested in someone, go for him. Even if it is in a sibylline way, let him see what you like with that art that the Leo woman can have. Do not wait for the other person to take the first step. Perhaps he has not decided because he has lacked signs of interest on your part, or because he is very shy. A little push today wouldn't hurt. Horoscope Leo man. The Leo man tends to live on memories of the past. Today you may feel quite melancholic and start thinking about moments that have already passed. You have to renew yourselves and adapt to the new times because, whether we like them or not, they are the present that we have for you. With this attitude to find a partner, cheer up and get ready to give your life a change for the better. It only depends on you. If you have a partner, do not assume that your partner is comfortable with the terms of a relationship that you have not allowed to discuss. In the end, they haven't had that much needed talk about what each one gives to build this home. It's not that you give too much, it's that your partner feels that you don't allow him to contribute. If you don't have a partner, it's time to flip a coin. However, wait a moment before doing so. And it is that, if what you want to love can be decided by chance, it may not be worth being chosen. It is better to wait for someone who does light in your heart the flames of the inevitable, of the passion that cannot be ignored. Each of the decisions we make is an act of responsibility, and that process cannot be avoided. You have let another person make important choices for you to evade that need, but that must come to an end. Part of leadership is knowing how to choose what is best for you and for others. Today you must perform a candle perched between a bed of crystals of various colors. That set symbolizes your senses and your organs. The red candle flame represents your heart. The ritual makes them stronger. Do not assume that your partner is comfortable with the terms of a relationship that you have not allowed to discuss. In the end, they haven't had that much needed talk about what each one gives to build this home. It's not that you give too much, it's that your partner feels that each of the decisions we make is an act of responsibility, and that process cannot be avoided. You have let another person make important choices for you to evade that need, but that must come to an end. Part of leadership is knowing how to choose what is best for you and for others. Today you must perform a simple ritual to benefit your body and avoid those little muscle aches. Light a red candle perched between a bed of crystals of various colors. That set symbolizes your senses and your organs. The red candle flame represents your heart. The ritual makes them stronger. Cancer will be able to help you take from reality what you need. Therefore, this relationship will not be easy, but he has a number of experiences that can lead him to better understand his ways of behaving, his way of standing up to others. Be humble and take an open attitude. Because of the opposition of the moon, today you can be unnecessarily hurtful with a person who meant nothing more than to make a suggestion. Keep in mind who your interlocutor is before firing words that could work like daggers in the ears. Try to think about it from a different perspective. Can you afford not to? If you hold on to your frustration, how are you going to deal with the tension? It is clear that you will want to do everything in your power to prevent a situation from repeating itself. There are lessons to learn. But you have to forgive a certain thing. Forgiving does not mean forgetting. You can be firm. But you can also be more fair than that person has been with you. Since you're right, you'll be able to counteract any difficult feelings and do what needs to be done. Tip of the day, do not tell that secret to the person you had chosen. Will be an error. Lucky numbers for today: 10, 14, 18, 24, 40, 48. Tips for tomorrow. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific Leo horoscope prediction and advice for each of them. First decan, July 23rd and 31st. Be careful what you say, because things are misunderstood and give rise to misunderstanding. Anyone to pull the chestnuts out of the fire. You will have to be the one to solve your problems. Third decan, August 11th and 22nd. Things don't change from one moment to another, but they won't for you if you don't do your